Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're going to be watching more Lost today. Storm here.
Tom here.
Kimmy here.
We're going to get more Lost.
Why not?
Time going cross-eyed. So we are watching season 5, episode 3. Hugo's in a bad place. He was trying to get away from Ben.
Better than being with Ben.
Man, so I think it's terrible, and I think we're going to be on that for a while. I know, because he loves Saeed. They're really close, and he listened to... And I get it, because Saeed, why would you trust Ben? I know we have trust issues, too. This show kind of did that to us.
Mm-hmm. I know. I mean, Ben's, not exactly been a saint the past 5 seasons.
No. And what changed Saeed's mind to, completely flip and not be with him anymore?
Yeah, because he's been his assassin for a while, so that says a lot to be like that.
Based on saying that Charles Whitmore's guys killed his wife. So maybe he found out the truth.
The plot always thickens.
Yes.
Yeah, so shall we get into this episode?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Think Saeed will wake up in this one?
I hope so. He's got Jack by his side.
So we're watching on Amazon today. 5:03.
He's in there.
Whoa, everyone. He's running.
You know what you're doing, yeah?
What happened to her?
What?
It's gonna be okay.
What?
Oh,
baby.
Baby's coming.
Okay, just breathe, okay? Okay.
Okay, honey.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Penny.
Puss.
Oh. Wow.
Jeez.
And it's a very special island.
We're going to send you to it.
No.
And the most beautiful part of the island is Scotland. That's where your daddy's from.
It's also where he broke her heart. The man who sent a boat to the island to kill all Daddy's friends.
We'll be in and out.
Ooh, don't tell him that.
You'll never know we're here, Penny.
Hey, how's your headache?
Worse.
Have you had any dizziness or double vision?
Both, actually.
It's gonna happen to you. Nothing. I won't let it.
Hey, we're here.
I know, because if you do tell her, she's going to panic. I'd panic. Ooh,
This
tripwire.
Tripwire?
There's a tripwire.
Watch out, Miles,
Ooh,
don't!
he's going to hit something. That guy. Boom.
Don't! Oh, goodbye!
Dang.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, they're all ready again. Look at them.
Eric.
Who's in charge here?
He is.
I'm like the one that blew
You're
up.
the only one that's
Don't
worth
hurt
saving
him.
Look, I don't understand how any of this works any more than you do it.
Yeah, because remember the time we talked to you about knowing the future?
Knock on the hatch door, and then I'm done. Forever.
His famous last words. I don't like it.
So you lie.
Ah,
Maybe they got blown up by some more of your landmines.
We didn't put them here, you did.
oh. Time jump.
Who are these people? Well, gee, I didn't have time to ask that with Frogurt on fire and all.
They attacked us on the beach.
What happened to your leg?
I got shot.
By who?
We can swap stories later.
Ethan.
Yeah.
The rest of our group that we would meet them at the creek. Cognos quitus qui somos.
Ooh.
What language is that?
Speaking Latin.
Wow, yeah,
That one
that's...
asked why we aren't in uniform, and this one told him to shut up.
Good thing she's there.
They're others. We need a new name.
He can see a scene.
Uh-oh. Right before it happens?
He can see an old scene.
Yeah. We just walked over a fresh grave.
We're here.
Oh, great.
This is like way early on. And he's
Of
there.
course it's
Say
the right
Richard, huh?
Richard. It's
Yeah.
gotta be. There he is.
I always look marvelous.
Yes, I'm so handsome.
What's your name? What's your name?
Miles is loving it.
I assume you've come back for your bomb.
You don't happen to recall the year it was in which you last visited?
The year.
Oh, goodness. I know, I don't know the year.
The numbers. Fumigation.
That means enter.
Hold your breath. Will it have stuff written on there when he visited? No.
Nothing. It's all cleaned out. Boxes cleaned out. Don't even hook yourself up to that.
Great Scott!
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it.
Who is that?
I'll forget you broke my lock. If you tell your mates that all you found was rubbish.
Do you know his mom?
Yeah, I know, but do you know his mom?
I mean, after what he done to that poor girl.
What'd he do?
Look out.
We just need to keep it together until there's another flash.
When's that gonna happen?
Could be 5 minutes.
Could be 5
Could
hours.
also be 5,000 years.
So they sent you here to recover?
You mean our hydrogen bomb? Then yes.
She's playing
I'm
the
guessing
part.
from this
She's
man's
playing.
radiation burns that housing has been compromised.
How do I know you weren't sent here on some suicide mission?
You have to trust me.
Because I'm in love with the woman sitting next to me.
Oh, what?
Wow, that's some way to find out.
All right.
She kind of knew, I think.
Take care.
Yeah,
of
that's a
your
good.
mom.
Yeah.
You try
Woo.
anything else, and you will hurt her. Who taught you Latin?
Oh, there's 101. Language of the Enlightened.
Biting my ass.
It's a dead language.
Send a group after them.
Maybe I should have said it in my secret language.
No somos
Maybe you should have.
voces suaves. Ricardas, Ebi, tú que nos a vuestra castra.
He has the compass, right? So.
Sí, plaquet.
Another couple kilometers to wait.
Watch out! What?
Shoot him!
You're not gonna shoot him?
Because
Follow. Yeah.
he's one of my people.
Oh, because he's all
now
conflicted
he's
about
just
the
taking
others.
Yeah.
Daniel Faraday.
Daniel Faraday. Please, you must come in.
It's kind of an awkward thing.
Yeah,
like
she
the
must
stain.
be
Yeah.
furious.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
He didn't tell you, did he? Now sometimes she wakes up, thinks she's free, wants to know where her dolly is. Yesterday
Oh.
she was talking to our dad. He died 5 years ago. He abandoned her. What kind of a man does that?
One was trapped.
I don't believe it.
Everything here is due to Mr. Whitman. God bless him.
God bless.
Time to go.
I'm crazy.
So,
Richard's
what you said.
always the same age.
Say what?
That you loved me.
Because I do.
Because I meant it, John.
Back soon. Don't say that, guys.
So they must be time jumping then if nobody else time jumps with them.
Right.
We were outnumbered, but I escaped.
Outnumbered,
no.
eh?
Shut up, Ellie. Who's this?
He's
One
gonna
of
help
them?
us take care of our problem.
What, you think you can track me? You think he knows
Yep.
this island better than I do?
I gave
Oh,
him
the
a
music
compass.
kept building up like you're dead.
How old is he?
Forever.
Why are you so interested in Richard, John?
He was about to tell me how I could save us.
Fair enough. I'll give you 10 minutes head start.
He's so obsessed with this.
Want to stay here in Crazy Town or help me rescue the geek?
Rescue!
Rescue the geek.
Who are you and what are you doing on our island?
You want to know who I am?
Don't approach like that. It's on by ropes? Just ropes? Jughead.
Jughead.
Just on ropes.
Oh, I love the humor.
Don't make me lose
Examining
focus.
it.
You're gonna point the gun at him from up there, really? Ooh, it's leaking.
It's unsafe. We need to move.
Yeah.
I swear, if you try anything.
You're gonna shoot me? Yeah, that would be perfect. You don't need to worry.
That's
You
how
do what
you
I
do
say,
it.
you bury it, it won't go off.
How'd you know that?
I need you to trust
I'm the guy who
You're
built
supposed
it.
to be just the
Just
person.
bury it. Whoa. Take it easy. I can explain myself a little better. 50 years from now, me and my
This lady's too skittish.
friends, that's where we're from, okay? And here's the key. Everything's fine. You can put your gun down.
She puts hers down first.
She's like machete.
I said drop it!
Don't be an idiot. Yeah.
Are they from the future too?
You told her?
Yeah, she'll be dead by
I
the
was
time we
getting
get
to a
back there.
point.
And once you've told me everything I need to know, you'll never see me again.
Yeah.
I need to know where I can find Daniel Faraday's mother.
This is an
address for her.
Sometimes it's like a cemetery or something like
I
that.
suspect she won't be pleased
Ben.
to see you.
Don't have anyone
Wait,
follow him.
Desmond.
Is my daughter safe?
Wherever you were hiding, go back there.
Thanks for the advice.
Yeah, I believe him though.
I'm looking for Richard. Don't move. Richard Albert! Now. Richard, I need to talk to you!
That's how he's gonna die.
My name is John Locke.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
You didn't have anything else to say?
Jacob sent me.
That might.
Listen to him. Violent.
I said, put the gun down, Whitmore.
Whitmore.
What? Oh, so that must be Whitmore when he's younger.
Whitmore.
Did you find Faraday's mum?
She died a few years ago.
He's letting it go.
He's
Why are
hiding
you
it.
lying to me?
She knows.
It doesn't matter, Pen. You're my life now. You and Charlie.
Charlie. Oh.
Why would I share that with you?
Because you told me that I had something very important to do once I get there.
To die.
And if you don't believe me, I suggest you come and visit me.
That's why he went to visit him.
Ah.
Oh,
no.
squirrel.
What's wrong?
Grab the compass.
Too late.
So what happens in his vision? He just disappears, I guess? I don't know. Get quiet.
Charlotte! You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh
She's
no!
getting real sick.
Oh no!
She's really getting sick.
Why is she the only one getting infected?
Charlotte!
It's too much for her.
She doesn't have any.
Constant.
Constant.
Yeah.
Anchor.
Man.
Oh no. That was insane.
It was, because she was shocked when he said that and he really meant it.
Yeah. So this gets complicated, of course. We're in like a science fiction fantasy type realm, and here, even though our group is technically time traveling, it's the island that's off its ground, I guess. Yeah, so the island is actually time traveling, and I'm guessing they're not, but they're just stuck in this loop that the island's jumping because everything around them changes to different decades.
But the island doesn't change. It's just the things on the island change. So is it them that's time traveling, or is it the island that's time traveling?
I think it's the island because they moved the island, so the whole island shifted. So
yeah, but if the whole island is changing, wouldn't the people on the island, regardless of what time frame it is, wouldn't they go with it during the next jump?
Well, I don't. Well, we haven't seen like what happens during those timelines that they're in, but the whole land is different. Like when they time jump, you have different camps. All their belongings are missing, so the island is actually jumping, and they're just stuck in it. So they're the only ones staying in the same time, and I believe it's just the island jumping because everything changes.
Because I thought it was
I
thought it was our group changing.
Our group is the only one that is not affected by it or is affected by it.
Yes.
But they're the only ones aware of what's going on.
They're aware of what's going on because of the initial change of the island. But I think they're moving in time, and naturally they're moving in time. I think it's them moving. And because even Richard didn't even know what was going to happen. He's absorbing what John's saying. He's like, really? But he's actually listening to him. And even the girl that took them captive to bring him to the camp, she said, why'd you come back? She said she made some reference to Dan saying, oh, you came back or something like that along those lines.
Yeah.
So I think it's them. They're time jumping. Yes, the island moved, but I think it's our group that's having the effect. And the only way to get back to normal is to get the Oceanic 6 back.
Yeah. I think like either way you explain it, because I see it that way too, where they are like time jumping, but just because they said the island is off its whatever, that after they moved it, it's moving, it's changing, and they are absolutely affected by it, but they're the only ones who know, and no one else knows what's going on because those things haven't changed. So I think
you can't change time. Yes.
Yeah, but still, if the island was moving, everything on the island would be going with it. But that's why I'm thinking that if the group is time traveling,
it would be easier to understand that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then the island wouldn't be changing. Just the things that are on the island would be changing because they're moving through time.
And they could only gauge where they are by their surroundings, like tents, like camps, hatches, where things are, the bomb. I mean, now they're...
That's so scary that you just bury it and it's still, you're still fine 50 years
thank
later.
God Dan knew.
Well, I'm thinking when they bury it, it just means that it's not being disturbed.
Right.
I know, but that's so scary.
It's just,
right.
Yeah.
That's
Seal
terrifying.
It up with lead or
I'm just seeing the thing swing there. I mean, one good breeze, I think it'd be, hitting against that metal frame there.
Yeah, so at least burying it, will be safer, I guess. But still, 50 years from now, it'll be fine. But maybe 51 years, I don't know.
And, and Dan he's great at dismantling bombs, because when his group originally came, they went to go, dismantle that other one with the gas masks and all that. And we were like, are they good or are they bad? Him and Charlotte went there, and they did take care of it. So he's
do you think by the time Jack and everybody else gets back to the island to stop the time traveling, do you think maybe they'll stop it in time to save Charlie and everybody else that we might have lost?
Not.
I don't know how much they can change, because what they're doing now is they are altering things. Like here, Locke is talking to Richard, who, Ethan shoots Locke.
But that might have happened in the past. That might have been part of the past. That Richard might have known that they were going to time jump. He might have already had that conversation with John. That's why he kind of set things in motion, gave him the compass.
Later on, after this first meeting. Yeah.
So it's kind of like what Dan did in Oxford with Desmond about him being his constant. It's the same thing. Like, he knew that, and then when they went forward, he knew to meet up with Desmond. You know what I mean? So he knew from a past conversation what to do in the future in his trusty book there. You know what I mean? So same thing with Richard and John's conversation. Okay, yes, it did happen, and now in the future I know. Okay, give the compass to Locke.
Yeah. And
Locke didn't take the compass, and it went with everything else. It went with the camp stuff.
But I'm curious as to if their next time jump, he'll meet up with Richard again. If it's after that initial, that last conversation, maybe he'll get the compass back.
Maybe.
Yeah. Locke, he just makes me nervous sometimes, because he is so trusting of this island that he just walks right up and just knows he's not going to get shot. Like, I know they're time jumping, and he's not going to get shot because he's very confident he's not, because it didn't happen before. He already did this.
He wound up dead somehow.
Well, that's because Richard said you're going to have to die in order to get everyone back here. So eventually he is going to die, but how is he going to do that? But here, I'm guessing now, it's not going to change anything, because it's already, set in time on what's going to happen, because he was supposed to meet Richard, and he already knew that he was going to meet Richard, so he just knew he wasn't going to get shot.
And he knows his destiny, what he has to do.
And we saw Whitmore.
And see how he's questioning? I bet you that is why they banished him, because he's always,
he's not following orders. He's not trusting the system. He's constantly.
He's not going with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that makes you wonder: is Benjamin Linus? Is he in that group somewhere too?
Why would he be?
Why wouldn't he
be? I don't think he's.
It's 50 years before. I don't think.
Yeah,
because we saw him born a lot later.
Yeah, he's not there yet.
Yeah, he's not there. He's 100% not there. but Richard, though, he is, he doesn't age.
That's right.
And Juliet said he's very old.
Yeah.
So she's aware of it. They're all aware that he just lives forever or a very long time. Maybe he's like Yoda's species, but he just looks human. I don't know.
And Juliet, she only answers, I love her to death, but she only answers just minimal things like, oh, why do you have so many questions about Richard? It's like, well, he is pretty old. Can you tell me more about him?
Yeah. There's just too much information.
But she's like, right now we have to just go with the flow. Yeah, we have to go and take care of what we have to do.
It's so funny how different Sawyer and Juliet are, because she is so calm and says minimal things.
She's really good for
and
him.
Useful, though.
She's phenomenal.
And then he's all badgery and he won't stop talking.
Yes.
Some very different personalities. I like them together.
Fantastic at quelling situations. I mean, she knew Latin. She knows how to dissolve, escalating feuds.
Well, that's the one, huge plus that they have, is that she's she knows the others and and how they act and stuff.
She was another, yeah.
But she's not an other at that time frame.
No.
So
but she is another. She knows.
And they don't know that either. So, she has an advantage on them.
Yeah, she did do the Latin 101 or whatever.
Yeah, so, she does have a one-up on them right now.
And they've been around for a long time on that island.
Very long.
Always at war. So
and Richard's saying that they started it. The military started it. We didn't start it. And with Miles
there was U.S. soldiers that were buried.
They have hydrogen bombs there. Like, what the freak are they? Like, why is this so important to massively destroy?
Probably because
areas and people.
Just to have it, hanging like that, it's just so unorthodox, I would think.
Yeah, I know, by ropes, like, and it's creaking and it's actually swaying. I'm like, that's awful.
I know, to have it in your spot where you're
that's living. What I'm saying. One good, thunderstorm, that thing's going to be
right, and you're on an island that has hurricanes or whatnot, like really bad windstorms. Like, that's terrible.
I know, and to sample it, on an uncharted island, I guess is wiser than having it in a populated area.
Well,
but still,
that thing ever goes off, it won't be uncharted for long.
Yeah, and why dangle it like that? Do you have to have it dangling? I mean, why not just have it on the ground?
Well, unless like somebody, put it there to blow up the island.
Yeah, exactly. They were threatening because they set bombs up.
Let's say if the U.S. military put it up there and then they killed off the U.S. military, but they don't know what to do with this bomb now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they were angry before because they were like, well, you set up those tripwires or whatever with those other bombs. And no, they didn't. So they're very hostile.
They didn't in that time frame, but maybe in a different time frame they did.
Yeah, maybe. Right. Who knows? I don't think
or maybe it's just an assumption that they did.
Yeah.
Because she did say that I don't believe you guys are with the U.S. military.
Right.
So they never mentioned that. So why is she saying that for? Is she being told that they are, or?
She just questions. She's very nervous. She was very worried. She kept questioning Dan when she's by herself with him.
Yeah, but she said, I don't believe you that you were in the, because I don't believe you means like she said that, like, she was told that.
Yeah.
But then she said when she first found Dan, and he said, who's your leader? And they pointed to Dan. And she said something like, would you come back for your bomb?
She did. She said, would you come back? It was hard for you. Something along the lines of, I took it as she knew that, he is a time traveler. But, she's seen
I took it
before.
As she's interacted with him before.
Yes.
Maybe not in his current time frame, but a different one.
Right, because then later on he said, you look like someone.
I know that's what I was thinking too.
Right?
Yeah, and I wasn't sure if it was his love from the past that
I really
got messed up by an experiment.
See a good profile of her.
Yeah,
because she was,
So maybe that is connected.
I'm thinking that maybe they did put it there for some reason. They just don't know it yet.
Yeah. We'll find out. I'm hoping. We want answers, guys.
I know, and I want to know more about Dan and the love of his life.
Like, what kind of experiment did he do?
What
did he
happened?
Try to send her in the past?
And of course, Charles is going to pay for it because he paid for his funding. So, indirectly, maybe Charles did something to her through the funding to make her incapacitated.
Yeah, because I want to know how Charles got out of where he is now. He got successfully off the island.
Yeah, they banished him. And ever since then, he wanted to come back.
Yeah, then he became super successful, whatever he does. And I don't know, he's in this all-out war with Ben.
I know it.
But it seems like it's still a weird scenario because it's like a game that they're playing with this Jacob guy being the mastermind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's been around for a very long time, too, just like Richard. So Richard's the ultimate guy.
I still think Richard is Jacob, but I'm thinking he's using Jacob as like a cover up.
It's like
maybe
so you can be like, whoa, it's not me, it's Jacob.
Like a magical guy who can transport cabbage.
Well, this way you can pass the blame and the ruling on to someone else that everybody just fears because they don't know who he is.
Yeah, that's true. But then only certain people can hear him too. But that might be some power he has, and he acts more physical, like a normal person around. Like when he has to
Do you think all those whispers we've been hearing throughout the series, do you think that they're actually in Latin? That's why we can't really understand them too well?
No, sometimes I think we hear it. Do we? I think sometimes
every
we
once
hear
in a while
you
hear just like one word out of.
Some could be in Latin. I don't know. But I do hear certain English in there, like certain English words that I understand. But
there's donuts in the break room.
Bye. Oh God. On that note, guys, I'm leaving. But can't wait to watch the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon, as always.
There better be donuts in there.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
John, have some donuts.
Thank you.